James Milner, what a man. Saw a few things on Twitter recently, let's take a quick look at them. So Danny Mills on BBC Live, he said, if you had 11 James Milners in your team every week, you wouldn't be far off winning the league. Bold claims. And then we had another geezer, he said, if England had 11 James Milners, they would have won a World Cup. Hashtag penalty king. Very solid player, but he's no left back. Alright, he would have won the World Cup, but he's no left back. I don't get it. Then we've got another fellow saying, I'd have 11 James Milners in my team before having Paul Pogba. And then another one, I can't believe Man City let Milner go. Should have given him a new contract years ago. If we had 11 Milners, we would win the Champions League. And then, if we had 11 James Milners on the pitch, we would win the league year in, year out. Top player, I imagine that's a Liverpool fan. And then finally, this is my favourite one, are you ready? I have no doubt that if Mr. and Mrs. Milner sat by a microwave during pregnancy and spawned a legion of at least 11 James Milners, he would play in every position and we would win the World Cup. So I thought, I know the perfect game to give this a shot. Let's make a Milner 11 on Football Manager and see if they can win the league, the Champions League. And I don't think they can win the World Cup, he's retired, but let's have a look. Okay, so here we are. It's 2018 June and I've created the Milner 11. Watch this, you type in Milner and about 50 of them come up. That's funny. Right, Milner 11, right? So here we go. Premier League. Okay. So this is it, the Milner 11. What I've done is I've taken Southampton out of the Premier League and replaced them with Milner 11. I chose them because, as you can see, wait, I'll pop it up now. As you can see there. Southampton were the lowest placing team that didn't get relegated, so they finished 17th. So I thought it's only fair that they're the ones replaced. And in terms of Champions League, I thought need to give them a chance to make that guy on Twitter's claim come true that they could win the Champions League. So I've put them in the Champions League. I've taken out Liverpool just because that's Milner's team. So I don't know, just thought that'd be fair. Let's look at the team. So this is a team, it's just a load of James Milners. I have had to naturalise him in positions. So for example, this one's a full-back Milner, this one's a centre-back Milner, but all the stats should be the same, or near enough the same. I noticed the bravery changed. And the leadership, I guess. Centre-back's more brave and more leadershipy. So yeah, I've literally used the original James Milner stats, so it's just using the stats that FM gave to James Milner after scouting him and deciding these are the stats he needs. So it literally is a team of James Milners. I have gone with a squad of, I think it's 22, just in case of injuries and for rotation for match fitness and whatnot. So I think there's about 2 in every position. As for the goalkeeper, it seemed to have just gave him some stats. I don't know how it came up with these, but look, this is literally the original James Milner, hence why he has the picture of him. But all I did was change the position, but it's giving him stats. I don't know how that's been decided, but he still likes to get forward whenever possible and tries to play his way out of trouble. So those are his traits. A little bit short for a keeper, but he looks pretty good. So yeah, the plan is to now just oh, I forgot to mention, my bad. I have used the in-game editor to freeze their attributes. So as the seasons go on, the attributes should remain the same. Because he is old, he might deteriorate quickly if I didn't do that. And they're all going to stay in the Milner 11, hopefully, until 2023. So that gives 5 years. 5 years to win the Premier League or the Champions League. Let's see if they can get it done. As for transfers, I haven't managed to... Well, I'm not sure actually whether they're going to be doing transfers. I've definitely disabled the summer transfer window, so nothing will happen until at least January. They should hopefully definitely not be able to sell any of the James Milners. However, they might bring some people in, but because of the amount of James Milners they are, I'm getting like James Milner, his name's becoming a freaking tongue twister the amount of times I said it. But what was I saying now? The amount of James Milners that they are, there should near enough be a full 11 of James Milner every single game. So this is it then. I'll holiday a year from now and we'll do checkups every year for 5 years and we'll find out, can a full 11 of James Milner win the Premier League? Okay, we made it. It's the end of the first season, I think. It's the 1st of June. Should we go ahead and take a look at the Premier League? Holders Liverpool without Milner. Let's have a look. Oh my God, the Milner 11 came second. 2 points of winning the league. A team of James Milners. Did they sign anyone? They signed Jack Grealish. That's it. Only Jack Grealish. So it was literally James Milner the whole way. Let's have a look. Oh my God. The Milner 11 came second behind Liverpool without James Milner. They won pretty much all their friendlies except for Celta Vigo. First game of the season was against Liverpool. Crazy. It was 2-2. Milner getting 2 goals. Beat Everton 3-1. Milner getting a hat-trick. Class is Milner getting a hat-trick even though it's 3 separate Milners. Kept a fair amount of clean sheets, all things considered. So let's have a look. EFL Cup, they got knocked out at the first attempt. They scored with a red card, to be fair to them. Came close, penalty shootout. James Milner, he's got a 50-50 record from the spot. Right, let's have a look. Champions League. They won 4 group games so far. Keep going. And they've drawn, so they are through the group stage by the looks of it. FA Cup, they got a nice 4-0 win. Milner scoring 4 goals. Another 4-0 win with Milner with another 4 goals. What a goal scorer. Oh, no, that's the first leg, isn't it? Oh, so they lost the first leg 2-1 away from home and then won 3-0 at the Milner Arena with Milner scoring a hat-trick. Crazy. Got knocked out on pens from a cup again. Milner's penalty taken is a little bit better than the EFL Cup, but knocked out of the FA Cup this time by Everton. So they've been knocked out by Spurs and Everton off the 2 cups. They drew 1-1 against Juventus with Ronaldo scoring and James Milner scoring. Look at that. Just all Milner. A little bit of Jack Grealish who came in January. And let's have a look. They beat Juventus at home 3-1. Milner. That's all I can say. Milner. Semi-finals against City, they lost 1-0 at home. Oh, and their home form seemed to be strong, so it's not looking good. Let's have a look. They won after extra... Oh no, on away goals. They won on away goals. Oh my God. Milner 11, they're in the final of the Champions League. Let's have a look. Champions League final. Oh shoot, it's today. It's today. This is crazy. What's going to happen? Kind of want to attend it, but I don't want the video to be too long. It's against Real Madrid. Let's see what happens. Milner 11. Oh, I really don't want to read all of this. I'm going to go on holiday for 1 day. So they came second in the Premier League, though. That is ridiculous. It's actually crazy. Let's see. No way they've won the Champions League. No way the Milner 11 are actually what all the Twitter users said they are. They lost in the final. 2-1 in the final. But oh my God, second in the Premier League and got to a Champions League final. The Milner 11. Let's see who their top performer was. It was James Milner. Sorry, that's not really funny, is it? Let's have a look. Which position is their top performer, at least? Oh, so it's looking at their wingers. James Milner as a winger is the most effective. And we've got James Milner as a striker, but for some reason he's become competent in centre mid. So I don't know what's happening there. If he's playing striker Milner in centre mid. Who's the manager? But Antonio Conte took over Milner 11. Crazy. So let's have a look at their landmarks. If they've got anything. Nothing. At the moment, just Champions League runners up and Premier League runners up. That's it. Runner up for both. At the end of the first season, this is as it stands. Milner 11, they're actually doing bits. I respect them. I did not expect this. I really didn't expect this. Milner 11. Crazy. Let's see how they did in terms of Premier League stats, if they're anywhere in the top goal scorers or anything like that. Any Milner? Oh my God, there's 4 Milners. 4 Milners here. So Milner, as an individual, got 11 plus 11, 22, 32, 42 Premier League goals from James Milner right there. And that's just the ones that are in the top 20. 4 Milners. I don't know why that one's got a funny picture. But 4 Milners. That is crazy. What about assists? 1 Milner on the assists. Okay, let's go forward another season and see what happens. This is actually exciting. Okay, welcome back. This is the end of season 2. It's the last season I'll be featuring this episode, and then the next one I'll do the final 3 seasons, just because this one had a bit of a long introduction and that. What we'll do is we'll have a look at the Premier League, we'll have a look at the Champions League, and then we'll also look through the awards, because I want to see if Milner got any of the awards, such as Team of the Season or anything like that. So let's have a look. Premier League, don't say Milner 11. Oh, Manchester City. I wonder if Milner 11 did as good as they did last season, though, because every other team's strengthened now, so let's have a look. Second again, and 3 points off again. That is crazy. Talk about Mr. Consistent James Milner. So they have actually brought in 2 more players over the summer. Unfortunately, it does mess with the experiment a little bit, but it is only 2 players at the end of the day. So these 2 players did play like every single game. So more like Milner 9 we're looking at right now. Looking at Milner 9. But it's interesting that they haven't decided to upgrade their goalkeeper. In fact, both of them have played like equal games, both James Milner goalkeepers, and they've both been amazing. Look at these average ratings, guys. It's crazy. Actually crazy. 3 Milners have been transfer listed. That's funny. Right, let's see how they did. Competitions. They won the FA Cup. Would you look at that? And runners up in the Premier League once again. So let's have a look what sort of run they had. And how they did in the Champions League. Again, they got knocked out in the first round of the EFL Cup, which is disappointing. Should be doing better. Guess they just don't quite have the depth, eh? Just too many Milners. Did well in the group stages. FA Cup's 3rd round finished 1-1. They won the replay. They won the next round. First knockout leg, they absolutely destroyed Monaco 4-0 on aggregate. FA Cup semi-final went through on penalties to Newcastle. Look at that, Milner's improved his penalty record, scoring all 5 in the shootout. Oh, they lost 3-0 away from home against Atletico, but brought it back with a 4-1 win. Oh no, never mind. They brought it back with a 4-1 win, but Atletico just scored that one goal to give them the victory and away goal. So they're almost through to the semis. So they did well in the Champions League again, which is crazy to think about. And then FA Cup final, they beat Liverpool, their former team, 1-0. Their former team, that's funny. Their former team, 1-0 in the final, winning the FA Cup. Look at that, Suso, the worst player in the James Milner 11. Because it's all about James Milner, boys. No one else is coming close. Let's look at the awards. See if James Milner did anything in terms of the awards. But look at this. Chelsea, Arsenal and Tottenham missing out on Champions League because of Milner 11. It's crazy. The best goal difference in the league. The Milner 11 has the best goal difference in the league. Let's compare that to last season. Even last season they had the best goal difference in the league. That is crazy. Look how many goals they score. A team of James Milners scores the most goals in the league. Where's your De Bruynes and your Agueros? Look at that again. It's crazy. So let's look at the overview. Top goal scorers perhaps. Again, a James Milner got on the top goal scorer list. In the top 20, they had more players last year. But it's decent. Let's have a look at assists. There's a James Milner there. 8 assists. I wonder if it's the same one. No, it's not. Those average ratings though, man. Let's have a look at these awards. Okay. So we're looking at Player of the Month. No James Milner won Player of the Month. What about... did Antonio Conte? Antonio Conte won 2 Manager of the Months managing the Milner 11. It's crazy. Let's look at top goal scorer. Imagine they didn't place either year. No James Milner either year. Team of the year, perhaps. any Milner. They finished second and they didn't get a single Milner in the team of the year. It's crazy. What about last season? Look at that. No Milners over 2 years, despite finishing second twice. That is ridiculous. Players Player of the Year. No Milner. Manager of the Year. No Conte. Football of the Year. No Milner. Golden Glove. No Milner. So what we're saying is Milner is getting underappreciated yet again because he's finished twice in the Premier League, 2 years on the bounce, 3 points of winning the league, literally, because he would have won on goal difference. 3 points of winning the league, and he's just not being appreciated in the team of the season or anything like that. Let's look at the overall team of the season. I wonder. There's no way he's in that, but let's have a look. Not team of the season, team of the year, sorry. Oh, brilliant typing. The FIFA World Team of the Year, let's have a look. No Milners and no Milners. Yep, so he's just been heavily underappreciated. But what we can take away from this first episode is that the Milner 11 is absolutely amazing. James Milner, can he do it if there was 11 of him in every position of the pitch? Can he do it? Yes, he can. Did he win a Premier League or a Champions League? Not quite yet, but gosh damn it, he was close. Let's give him another 3 seasons in the next part, the final part of this little experiment, and we'll see how it goes. Will he finally win the Premier League as part of the Milner 11? We'll find out next time. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any suggestions or anything, please let me know. Cheers.